When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gators offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's ball. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game. Pulls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Trying play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. QB got it himself. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Clark. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to set up the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They're now up 9-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Breaks the tackle.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
The short hands, it's McGowan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Law. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it behind the line. It's McGowan. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Takes the handoff. It's McGowan. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Lagway. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And he's knocked down.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again, and again, just wears you out.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Grab near the marker, it's Jackson. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it up for the first. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Slings it downfield. Connection to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking for space. It's Ball. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep it.
Sneak gets it done. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Unloads it left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Gets rid of it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try it over the left side. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's McGowan. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wants to go deep. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the catch. Still running at the 40. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pass rush, coming back to the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab, it's Jackson. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And that is no good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
He'll try to do it himself. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And there is there's a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Wildcats will try to put one on the board on first and goal. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The give. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Big fella's not going to make it to the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That slices the lead to 2.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. That's number 10. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Looking down the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback extends the play. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He leaves it with his back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Florida! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's McGowan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Under fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Kentucky will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He'll pull it down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Sturdivant. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Gators need to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the catch. It's Clark. Stumbled to the ground. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Gators are flying down the field. He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Gators! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. To the air. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And he's wrestled to the ground. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker. In the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Florida! Great job by the back on the option. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the RPO, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's long. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football. And
he's got it at the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You got to find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
Let's go, break. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Trying to run, it's long. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that, just consistent.
When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. The Gators will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense will have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Got it in the middle, it's Ray. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
They're going to go for it on fourth down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Florida's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. He's going to take off. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Finding open areas. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Livingston. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play action fake. He's moving out of the pocket. The throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for an open area to his left. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. This offense starts deep in a hole. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man, it's Stribling. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to run it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is an Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3 games and missed the playoff.
Yeah, it was incredible, but it was a great year. You saw the line of scrimmages for Ole Miss really take over. Offense and defensive lines, that was the strength of their team. It allowed them to thrive, to win more games, to be more dominant. Palmer reloading a lot of guys in those new spots.
Including a quarterback. No more Jackson Dart. Obviously, he was a huge part of their success. The last several years, really, you always expect Lane Kiffin to find a good one. But this year, that position's got to play well.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
First play of the period will be a second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ray. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. There he goes.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the air, it's Simmons. Hit as he throws. Wide open downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Caught in the backfield, it's dribbling. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll set up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He turns that loose down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ray. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's dribbling. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. They'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And he added the extra point. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his man. It's Sturdivant. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open on the left. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Keeps looking downfield. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Taylor. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, he'll throw it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Rebels will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and going for it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw its flag way. He'll pull it down and run. Thrust that arm out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's ball. And they're able to make the tackle.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop, as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Gators are on the move. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Fast completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Bringing it back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run there. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Power football with the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The screen, he can go. Oh, he's got some space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackled there by the defense. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Simmons. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ray.